Hey guys, how's it going? I want to show you guys my leveling build as a sorcerer. I leveled from 1 to 25 with my main character, and then I'm leveling another mage to 25 to test out the build, but it's pretty good. It's using Hydra and Fireball Enchantment. If you get to drop the legendary that gives you +1 to maximum Hydra, it's even better. But yeah, I'm going to show you the passive tree. I'm going to show you some of my gear. And I also want to show you some gameplay footage. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Alright, so this is the leveling tree that I use for any sorcerer build. I've leveled 2 characters already with this tree without any issues. So it's Firebolt, Enhanced Firebolt, Fireball, Enhanced Fireball, and then Greater Fireball. Now we need 1 extra point to unlock the 3rd wheel. So I go for 2 points on Fireball. Now here, Teleport, Ice Armor, Frost Nova. We need 2 points to unlock the 4th wheel, so I go for Enhanced Frost Nova, which allows us to recast Frost Nova more frequently. And Mystical Frost Nova allows us to get 20% increased damage against bosses for 8 seconds, so it's amazing. Now the very first point on the 4th wheel is Hydra, because it's your single target damage. And then combined with the Fireball Enchantment, Hydra will also proc the enchantment, therefore your AoE clear will be amazing. So Hydra, Enhanced Hydra, Summoned Hydra. Now the next points go into Align the Elements, 1 point here, and then 3 points on Protection. Protection procs whenever you cast a cooldown spell, like Frost Nova, Ice Armor, and Teleport, and the barrier that you get is equal to 30% of your maximum health. So we definitely go for 3 points here. Now the next 3 points go on 1 point on Ice Blades, 1 point on Enhanced Ice Blades, and then 1 point on Summoned Ice Blades. The idea behind Ice Blades on the build is a utility skill, basically. Whenever Ice Blades attack, it's going to reduce the cooldown of your cooldown spells by 0.5 seconds. So Ice Blades is pretty much, it's amazing skill, utility wise. Now we have 5 points left, but the build is pretty much done. If you want extra damage, you can get 3 points on Glass Cannon. So you deal 18% increased damage, but you take 9% more damage. But the bad thing about Glass Cannon is taking damage, but you already don't take damage because of protection. This is too good. This passive here is too good. Maybe if Diablo releases and you take actual like thousands of damage, then Glass Cannon might be an issue, but for now it's pretty good. So yeah, 3 points on Glass Cannon to increase your damage output is amazing. And then you have 2 points left. You could go for Deep Freeze if you want some damage plus immunity, or Inferno, which is 45 seconds cooldown, which is 15 lasts from Deep Freeze, and it also deals some pretty big damage. So yeah, let's say Inferno, 1 point. And then we have 1 last point. You can go for, I don't know, maybe... So Fireball is procced through the enchantment, and the more points you have in Fireball, the higher your AoE damage. So I'd say final point is either Fireball or your single target Hydra. So let's go for Hydra. So this is the last final point, and this is pretty much the tree. So just to review here real quick, the very first 2 levels of your character is Firebolt into Enhanced Firebolt, and then 2 points on Fireball, Enhanced Fireball, Greater Fireball, unlocking the 3rd wheel, and then 1 point on Teleport, 1 point on Ice Armor, 1 point on Frost Nova with the 2 passives here, and then 1 point on Hydra, 1 point on Enhanced Hydra, and 1 point on Summoned Hydra. And then we go for 3 points in Protection, and then 3 points in Ice Blades with the passives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then 1 final point with Inferno. So that's the passive tree. Going back to the level 15 wheel, whenever you reach, I think it's Enhanced Hydra, you get to level 15. And so you'll have to unlock the enchantment slot because we are going to run Fireball Enchantment. So I want to walk you guys through how to unlock the enchantment slot. As soon as you get to level 15, a new quest will start, which is the Legacy of the Magi, and this quest will unlock the enchantment slot in which we are going to equip the Fireball Enchantment so we can get our clear speed doubled at least, or tripled even. So yeah, here I am finishing the quest, and now I'm gonna equip the Fireball Enchantment, and that's pretty much it. As soon as you unlock the enchantment slot, we are going to use Fireball Enchantment for dungeon clears or for events that has a lot of mobs. Whenever you kill an enemy, they explode, dealing 50% of fireball damage in a decently sized AoE. And this is pretty good, as I said, in most scenarios, but let's say you want to kill the world's boss. Then I think the best option is to use Ice Blades because it's a single monster and you can up-rock the Fireball Enchantment. Therefore, Ice Blades, because it removes the cooldown from your skills and you can summon a bunch of Ice Blades. This is going to be your highest DPS skill against a world's boss or against a very tough mob. On a 1v1 situation, this is the best enchantment. It says for every 20 seconds in cooldowns you spend, you spawn an Ice Blade on a random enemy. And so yeah, this is the best enchantment for 1v1 situations. Alright, so now I'm gonna do Anika's Claim, which is one of the dungeons you unlock by beating the Malnock Stronghold, which is here. As soon as you beat it and you complete the quest, you're going to unlock this dungeon, and I feel like this dungeon is pretty good because it has a bunch of elite monsters, and elite monsters drop legendary items more easily than normal monsters. So yeah, I'm gonna showcase the builds for you guys.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, so I want to show you guys my gear. First of all, I want to say that you don't need anything to run this build. You can play it as it is, but if you do get some legendaries that I'm going to show you, it gets much better. So this is the best legendary you can play with the Hydra build. It allows you to have one additional set of Hydra active, so usually you can only cast this once. But if you have, you know, this legendary, you can cast twice. So it doubles your DPS, it increases your clear speeds by a lot. So yeah, this is the best legendary you can have. And then since we also have a lot of barriers, so let me show you again. We proc barriers from protection, we proc barrier from ice armor. So this item here is giving us lucky chance whenever I have a barrier active, and this one gloves here is giving me increased damage if I have a barrier active. So since I always have barriers active, I basically have a flat 27% increased, well, this is not flat, but it's a 27% increased damage to my skills, right? So yeah, this legendary pants gives me an extra charge of Frost Nova, so I can freeze enemies here and I can freeze enemies there, so it's pretty good. My chest is giving me Unstoppable, which makes me immune to crowd controls. So yeah, it's pretty good against freeze and chill and slow effects. Yeah, all of that stuff. And then my helmet gives me a chance to, basically it's like elemental proliferation from Path of Exile. If I hit an enemy that has a crowd control effect, I can spread that crowd control to other enemies. So if I freeze someone, or if I chill someone or slow, I actually don't think I can slow, but anyways, if I chill someone, I can spread that chill at a 34% chance. So yeah, it's amazing. And this is the last useful legendary that I have, which gives me a barrier if I damage an elite mob. Both of my rings are useless for now. I haven't found anything quite that useful to use here. So yeah, that's pretty much my gear. And as I said, you don't need anything to run the build. In fact, I'm leveling again another Sorcerer, and it feels pretty amazing. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can ask away in the comment section. I'm gonna answer to every single question you guys have about either Diablo 4 beta or my build. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.